All right, so we got this bad boy right here. So I don't really know much about, I haven't really played much with Axum. So I would really like to try this thing out. Can we all agree? Let's try it out. So I'm going to have to look up everything. So it's going to be kind of a slow go here. Axum tutorial. Vim Royale. Dude, I always want to build Vim Royale. Honestly, if I didn't work at Netflix, Vim Royale would be one of the first things I'd build. Okay. We're doing Axum? Huzzah. Yeah, Axum. I hardly know him. We don't talk about Vim Royale around here. We don't. All right. All right, Axum is built on tower abstraction. Is that like, okay, I don't know what I don't actually know what a tower abstraction is. Tower is a library of modular and reusable components for building robust networking clients and servers. Tower aims to make it easy and possible to build robust networking clients and servers. It's protocol agnostic, but it's designed around a request response pattern. If your protocol is entirely stream-based, Tower may not be a good fit. Okay, cool. Okay. I agree. This content I come for. I love when diving into something new. Yeah, this is what I do. Do you learn new languages and technologies just for the sake of it, or is there some order and reason to the chaos? I have a lot of hidden agendas. You may not realize this, but I wouldn't say I play 4D chess, but I'm definitely saying it's like 3.75D chess, okay?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I have no frames dropped. That was Twitch. I have 0 frames dropped. 0. 0 frames dropped. Twitch. That was Twitch. 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 Refresh. It's literally fine. Okay. Modularity, protocol agnostic, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Okay, Axum doesn't reinvent everything. Commonly, let's see. Tokyo for async. Okay. Hyper for the server. Tower now, let's see, for the middleware. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Next. Overview of Axum projects. Do I have to click next? Okay, cool. So an Axum project, the directory structure is commonly like this. Okay. Cargo Tama will have something like Axum and Tokyo. Okay, let's just do that now. Cargo, add, Axum, Tokyo. I usually have to go... okay, hold on. Because real talk, I don't know how to do Tokyo properly, so I just do what everyone else does and go features full. Okay, I don't know. Cargo, add... we're going to probably want clap. Probably want a little bit of clap. We probably want Saturday with features derive. We probably, I mean, real talk, we probably want Saturday JSON. Okay, Rust does not believe in making a standard library. Okay? So instead, you install the same libraries 1 million times.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Morgal, Cargo Road. Cargo ad? No, Cargo Road. Saturday needs to fork Rust. I know. Let's see. I recommend Mininjima for Askama. Let's see. I'm just gonna do Askama because it's well known. Home studio improvement. Thank you for that T1. Let's go. Let's go, baby cakes. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I mean, there's just so much. So I just go full. I usually just go full, right? I just go full because it's easier. Ooh, add Askama. I honestly don't even know what Askama is. Ooh. Ooh, we probably want features Saturday. I'm assuming we're going to want a little bit of Saturday. Features Saturday is JSON. Anything else we're going to probably want? Ooh, do I want some Markdown? Let's just throw Markdown in there just in case. We might want a little bit of Markdown, okay? Sartor. Hey, boy, that's some Sartor. How old are your kids? My oldest is 9. Chad, did he try? I haven't tried Temple yet. Temple's coming, but I wanted to make a big change. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
It's a good question. It's a good question. So this is what I do. I wake up at 6, sometimes in the 5s. I work. I stop by in the morning around 7:30, say hi to my kids, make sure everyone's doing the right thing, Make sure everyone's getting ready for school. And give them little kisses. Pick up my little 2-year-old and shake her. Just shake her. Then afterwards, they all leave for the day, right? We pick them up at 3:30. Right now, they're going over to a friend's house because he's going to move. So they're all going over to his house to run around, which leaves me time to do some extra work. And so if they were coming home, I'd actually be I would be going over there right now and hanging out with them for the rest of the day. So when they get back at about 5:30, I'll be going on a date night with my wife, and our babysitter will be coming over. Friday nights reserved exclusively for the hot, beautiful wife. Does that make sense? Hey, Jetty, Saturday, I stay off. You're having Brazilian barbecue? Judo, you can't come in here and say that. The word barbecue is not allowed in this chat because that's all I want. You say Korean barbecue, I'm in. Brazilian barbecue, I'm in. Most American barbecue, I'm in. Right? Yeah, I get that. I get that. You're gonna probably be sweaty. You're gonna be a bit sweaty. But real talk. And then on Saturday, you know what I do with this little bad boy right here? You know what I do with this little bad boy? You know what I do with this guy? I'm gonna just not touch him. Saturday, no touching. Sunday, no touching. Get off the internet. I might pop on like a little 2 in the afternoon. Say something stupid on the internet. Turn it off. In fact, I don't even know if you know this, but here's another thing I've been doing to help cure some of my problems is I also do this. Look at this. Are you guys ready for this one? Look at this thing. Oopsies. You have to click into it. Look at this. Oh, I haven't muted that conversation. Or does it not say it? Okay, unmute conversation. I mute every one of my tweets as well now. This one, that's me. That's all sweat, potentially vomit inducing. Why isn't that muted? Those things should be muted. Does it not keep the state? Does it not keep the state? I definitely muted this one. Yeah, I muted all of these. What the hell's going on here? I mute every conversation. Right? Yeah, Twitter's probably just not telling me the correct stuff, but it is, I get very little notifications because of that. Do you work out using a belt? That wasn't a belt, dog. Yo, dog. That wasn't a belt. Okay? That was just straight up my jeans. That was my jeans, dog. Okay? That was my jeans. I had to get shit done. I ain't got no time to go change into other clothes and then unchange and take a quick shower. I get shit done. Wait, you worked out in jeans? Yeah. Stretchy jeans. I wear exclusively stretchy, real talk, old man judo. You want to know one of my life optimizations? Everyone's going to hate me for this. I used to buy Lululemon pants, but we found some off-brand ones that provide the same thing that are cheaper. But I buy off-brand Lululemon pants so I can work out in them, and they effectively air out like shorts. So I don't have to ever change. I have no idea what brand I am. Flex jeans, right? Flex jeans. Alex Hermosi strat, exactly. It's actually I did it before Hermosi talked about it, but that's been one of my real things is that I optimize my life around not considering anything. Right? So I just found the $80 version of $120 Lululemons. I wear those, and that's it. Yeah, just wear shorts? No, I don't like wearing shorts. Not a fan of wearing shorts. No judgment here. I dress in pajamas to roll around and get sweaty with my best friend. I understand that. Totally get it. All right, anyways, let's keep on going. No thoughts on rethink. I have about 4 pairs of pants, or 3 pairs of pants. I have 1 pair of really ripped jeans, my dress ones, and my black ones. And then I have 4 shirts. And then I bought 9 hoodies. Yeah, I don't need all that other shit. I mean, I guess I got a button up for when I have to go to the golf course. I will never get staff at Netflix because I do streaming and stuff. Look at this. This hoodie was free though, baby. This is a free hoodie. Okay, I ask for hoodies. What do you do after 7:30? I work. I work until 8, stream from 8 to 10, work from 10 to 4. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's start doing this. All right, so we got this one. We got a little we got set up a little router. Okay, let's do this. All right, screw you guys. You guys now know my effective stuff. Okay, we got a little bit of this. We got a router. Oh gosh, okay. We got to wait for like 10 minutes while LSP starts up. Yeah, well, I get a Lululemon off-brand. I used to get Lululemon stuff. Do you do extreme outdoor sports? I saw you drink milk on I do like wakeboarding. Or it's not wakeboard. It was a wake surf. There's nothing. A wake surf is not extreme. No, I loved Go. I already used Go. I'm just trying it with the other one just to make sure, I can feel it. You know what I mean? You got to feel it out. You got to feel it out. I don't like to make just judgments without knowing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's go in here and let's go cargo run. Do you have free No. How long do you sleep daily? I try to sleep 8 to 8.5 hours a day. I try to consume 200 grams of protein or more. I take my vitamins, my fish oils. That's a good one. That's a good one. A little 9:45 to noon nap. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Are you shredded yet? I'm getting, dude, the last 6 months, I have a picture somewhere on Twitter before I started working out. I am definitely much more shredded now. I'm much, much more shredded than I used to. I'm yoked. Okay, I'm not yoked, but you get the idea. Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy. Oh, LS of TI 42069. Kill -9. Meow. All right. You just got to try. Hello, world. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's look at what we got here. We got a little router. This looks nice. We got a little router, little get, little async closure. Awesome. We got a little bit of a bind. We bind it. We serve it. We make into a service. Converts a router into a make service. And that is the service whose response is another service. What? Yo, dog, I heard you love services. This is useful when running your application with Hyper's server. Okay. Nice. The idea of Prime inspiring people to exercise is great. I really try to. I genuinely try to give you guys the best advice I can. Some people hate the advice. I get mean messages every now and then. Just start coding. I think starting coding is the way to do it. When do you fit in 8 hours of sleep? From 10 to 6 or 9:30 to 5:30. Just, I come back over and I hang out with my wife and we talk. Working out is for fascists. Hitler probably worked out. This tutorial uses a workspace example project.
Costco.
Okay, I'm not going to do a workspace example. We don't need to do that. I really don't need that. Hey, thank you very much, Max. I appreciate that, Max. 2-month streak. Let's go. I don't exercise in the morning. For a man, it's best not to exercise in the morning. For a lady, it's better to exercise in the morning. So, you got to pick your poison. So if it's a lady, you want to go in the morning. If you're a dude, you want to go later on. It's about your ability to lift heavy. Your ability to work out. You have like pinnacle hours. So a man's pinnacle hours are like 2 to 5, right? They're just different. Yes, they're going to be an infinite number of excuses. Right? I know they're wrong. You don't work out as good. There's a lot of good science around it. There's actually an incredible amount of science about the time of day, cardio, how much cardio, all sorts of stuff. But most people work out in the morning because it's the only real time. And the benefit you get from working out in the morning is you create a routine. And when you create a routine, that's like the best possible thing you can do. You know what I mean? A routine is better than working out at the most optimal time. Can we all agree to that? Can we all agree that working out in the morning or working out as a routine is better than anything else? Doran, thank you very much. There's a lot of good science in fitness science. There's also a lot of bad science. So, all right, hold on. Tokyo is a really popular library. Rust doesn't come with it. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have the same thing here. We're just going to skip this thing. I want to see the effing thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. What about working out at night? It's like a curve, you know? Is it better to be consistent, good, than inconsistent and great? Inconsistently great. That's an impossible question to answer. The time between when my kids go to the school bus and before work is the only time I have for pump and iron. Then you just got to pump iron then. You know what I mean? That's why I don't... I'm a bodybuilder. Yeah. Big Fat Banana, I guarantee you, this is much more common. There is a point in the day, specifically for men, where you just lift way better. It's called Prime Reacts. Let's see. Prime, just curious. Your YouTube called Prime Reacts. Are you going to create a Prime Rust channel? No. All right. Let's look at this. No more questions. Okay, so we got this handler. Oh, nice. We have a get and we have a handler. Okay. We do this guy. Okay. So we toss in this thing. Let's just do some work here, people. All right, so we got a little bit of this. Let's pop this bad boy in. Let's get a little Saturday to serialize. So we get this thing. We get a little range parameters. We do a little bit of Axum query, right? And we have a little bit of HTML. What is that? That's some Askama HTML. Okay, is that what this thing is using? Are we using Askama here? No, response HTML. Good thing I looked. There we go. All right, and then we also have thread random. Ah, crap. Let me guess. Here we go again. We got to go get the rand crate. Yeah, stupid. That is one thing that I would really love to see Rust do a little bit better is like sometimes I feel like you can't just say no to everything. Can we please just get like maybe a little bit? Okay. Like, can there just come a point where we don't have to constantly ask for it? See, this is my big worry when it comes to using Rust as in a teaching mechanism. You know what I mean? This is my big... Okay, oh, cool. Askama can be directly used. Okay, cool. This is my big worry about using Rust directly is because it is just like so much of it is like... There's so much need to know and so much like busy work. I think a lot of it is very comfortable, right? Let's see, is that... I don't use Rest Rover. Even C has a RAND function. Oh, really? Stronger by science? You know the only person I truly get my advice from? Hopefully you guys, everyone knows who you... I mean, the truest person you should be getting life advice from, fitness from, is this guy, okay? If you're not getting your fitness advice from this guy, are you even doing things?
I'm waking up a biceps only if I'm weak. Some of you may have heard of this fitness trend called CrossFit. I don't believe in anything that doesn't involve bench press, but a quick Google search gave me all the information I need to know. So before one of the members of the Manson family can talk your ear off about joining the rebellion, let me save you some time and metaphorically punch him in the face with science. Bro science! Bang, bang, bang. You're using this thing right. Fucking shit! First off, CrossFit is a class. I should just stop there.
I actually agree with this take.
It's like riding the bus. No matter where you want to go, everyone's going to the same place, and you're not the one driving. CrossFit is designed around the ultimate in lightweight Olympic lifts to infinity. CrossFit is the meatspin.com of circuit training. You're just here to see how many times you can swing your dick around with another dude's dick in your ass that you call coach. How's that for feeling the burn? Ooh, Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Seriously though, I respect like all types of fitness. He's a dinosaur X, my man. 35. There are a handful of CrossFit dudes and chicks that are ripped up. But they're on ESPN and shit, flipping fucking tractor tires. They're the 1%. That's like joining a church intramural basketball league and thinking you're gonna get drafted to the NBA. It's not gonna happen. Trust me, I've tried.
Anyways, you can watch that. One of my favorite phrases from him is, he says, what is it? CrossFit is the proper way to lift improperly. Very beautiful. Anyways, he was like the funniest guy in the universe back in the day. Okay, let's get back to this. We're focusing. Okay? That's who you should be getting your fitness advice from. That actually looks really hard to do. All right, we gotta keep going. Okay, so we got this thing. Let's look at the server. What do we got here? We got a little bind. We gotta get that get handler, okay? Get that handler. Handle me daddy, okay? There we go. We're gonna do a little bit of that. We're gonna jump in here. We're gonna go cargo watch some stupid command because cargo doesn't have watch in there. Oh, not cargo build? No, I want cargo run. Failed to deserialize, miss start. Okay, start equals 7. Failed to serialize. Oh gosh, that is good. I mean, that is good. Okay, that is good. That is good. Can we all agree? Okay, so that's one thing I really do love about. See, this is the problem I love about Rust. Okay, is this. You throw on one of these things, right? You just have yourself a structure you create. You toss on a little Saturday, and you put it in here, and it's just like, yo, I got it, man. And it just does it. I love that, okay? I do love that. Are we trying Askama? Yeah, we're going to try Askama. I just love that. It's just really nice. You don't have to think about things. It just works. I should have... here we go. A little too loud. I got a little too adventurous there. Add command. Add com. You should try. No, I don't want to. Stop. Stop, 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 please. Stop. There you go. It has a 10-second debounce rate, okay? Okay? It takes a little bit, okay? It takes a few moments. Okay. Anyways, because, you know, no offense, I'm not trying to dunk on you, whoever said you should try some shit, right? There you go. You should try Ketor or Constructor or whatever it's supposed to be. It's just that every minute of every day, someone's like, hey, you should try Askama's not good. You should try Flutterflu. Flutterflu is the new HTML templating. Dude, it just is so good. There's like this thing that it does that's like totally different. I don't remember what it is, but it does it, and it's like totally awesome. All right, I don't flutter these nuts, okay? Anyways. All right, okay, this looks good. Have you heard of this new JavaScript framework? All right, code. We got a little bit of this. We got a little bit of that. Okay, we're going to do a little static HTML. I don't want to do static HTML. Can we do something better than this? Can we do Askama? Askama. Thanks, Askama. Askama, Axum. Thanks, Askama. Okay, Askama, this. All right. Create this. Here we go. I'm going to use I swear, whatever this is, docs, RS is 95% of the time useless. Oh, yeah, I love that. Okay, what do we got? Oh, it implements into? Cool. Oh, wow. We got some blanket implementations. Awesome. I love it. Got a little sync. Okay, we got a little sync, and we got a little send, and we got unpin. It doesn't, none of this helps me. Okay, none of this does. Like, none of it. Response, type definition. HTTP response, whose body defaults to box body. Okay, most common. Okay, so there's something we can use there. Okay, this is good to know. It's just Miss Monique's most newest album. Okay, I just want to see an example. How about you just give me an example? There we go. Let's go. Is it a bit loud? It is a bit loud. There we go. Sorry, it's Friday. Is the author to blame? Not the docs. I'm just saying that docs.rs largely is just boring. Y'all should try not typing. What? All right, templates. Cargo, readme, source. Let's check this out. Main. Okay, we got a little bit of Askama template. We got a little lazy settings. Not really sure what's going on there. We got a little main. We got a little, I don't know what that subscriber is. I don't know what this event filtering is. We got a route. We got a handle main. Where's that handle main? Template, my template, reply, template render, unwrap. What is my template? My template must be giving me templates, my template. Okay, what do you got in here? My template, path. Ooh, oh, that's right. That's right. And so Askama will hard bind to a struct. I like that. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I like that. That's super cool. See, again, this is so hard. Like, I'm freaking erect. Frickin'. One time I had a guy when I was a kid who was working on our house and he kept saying, frickin', there's frickin' plaster on the frickin' saw. And I just giggle when I say the word frickin' now because it just makes me laugh. Now I think it's funny. All right, so let's toss in one of these. Let's yank one of these. Let's, my template, generate trait. No, don't I have Askama? Don't I have, thanks Askama. Template's not found in here, so let's go like this. Let's go template dot HTML. Let's call it index. Okay, and let's go like this. HTML, oops, oh gosh. Oh my goodness, what was that? HTML5, the greatest HTML. All my greatest friends are HTML5. Hello world, there. Oh, you know what? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's for Jaboy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need a templates folder? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Failed. Could not find Axum, Askama, Axum. See? All right. We're just trying to get this all in here. Let's see. Do we need anything? A human size? I don't know what that is. Is that Harry Potter spell? I turned my phone sideways and now everything looks huge all of a sudden. In the shuttle article, they return a struct directly. Oh, interesting. Okay. Does Prime now at some point show YouTuber Derek from More Dates? Wait, what is that? But you're quite entertaining. Well, thank you, JPL. Jet Propulsion's Laboratory Wonder. This is a good song. I'm enjoying the song. All right, so let's drop this thing, right? Let's drop that thing, and let's return a HTML template render unwrap. Cargo Watch is so stupid. Every time you save, it reruns. Yeah, I did hear about Fireship. Hence the reason why we have a hello mom. You know what I mean? All right. All right, there we go. Pretty sure you can return a template directly. Okay. All right, you can. Okay, let's go like that. Go versus Rust. Shh. Yeah, if this is the one I'm thinking of. I haven't seen the tweet. I saw the Go post. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. It does have this. So I should just be able to do this. Are you saying that I can just go like this? I am rebuilding the things that I've been building over the last couple nights. We're trying to build something in Rust, so I'm playing around with Axum, and I'm checking out the templates, okay? We got to make sure we understand that. Anyways, so this is good. I've been watching your algorithms course, took my second interview ever, and they told me I can easily get a job as a middle front dev. You motivated me. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. I don't care about perf in this case. We're using Go. So yeah, 98% perf. In this case, might even be like 9 and 9. Right? Game development, video reaction one. I don't even know what this is. I'm a Southeastern. Rust looks exhausting. Well, does it? I mean, look at this, though. You define a template. You define this. And look at what we're doing. The thing is, okay, so what I love about Rust is this, right? Like, this is incredible. This is super incredible. The amount of things that can happen with Rust due to all the things, like all the proc macros and things that happen behind the scene is absolutely amazing. Right? I'm gonna be very, very straightforward with you, Devi. When I see someone hating syntax of most mainstream C-based languages, it feels like you gotta grow up a little bit. I'm just saying that in the nicest way. I don't think there's a lot of any of that. The thing is that these are decorators, effectively, right? There's nothing going on here that's wild. That's just a return. Async function handler. Return that. I mean, look at this. Async function handler. My template. Return. Well, I mean, since this thing's creating like an object with stuff underneath the hood, it'd be like new template. That. Like, are we really that much different? Like, are you seeing anything in here that's really that much different between TypeScript and this? Right? Simple stuff, no. This, yeah, like the double colon for static access versus the other one, not a really, big deal. I get it. There's some things that it does really, really nice. It's just you got to learn what it does, and then it doesn't feel so big. Whenever syntax bothers you, it is because you're not familiar with it. When you become familiar with it, all of a sudden syntax doesn't bother you. Right now, OCaml looks funny to me. And it's because I don't understand OCaml. Right, yeah, APL. I mean, there's obviously like malblanche and brainfuck and all these things, but nobody cares about that stuff. We're not talking about that stuff. I said mainstream. I don't like Go syntax. I think Go's just fine. I just, I generally agree that Rust has made some interesting choices for specific things, but you can totally work with it. Yeah, I mean, some of it's stupid. Some of it looks like Ruby. Annoying, mostly. There's things I don't really care for. A lot of rules I don't really want to do. It's more the rules than anything else that I don't like about Rust. I just love this. This is great. This right here seems really nice. If you're building a simple app, that's great. Right? That's great. If you're building a simple app, this makes me think that it's going to feel really fast. Because to do the same example anywhere else, it does require a bit more. There's a lot more you have to do. All right. All right, let's keep on going. Yeah, the closures they're pretty stupid. I think that's a Rubyism. Build is a very involved one. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's okay, so now that we have that, let's rebuild our little program, okay? So I'm going to go back here. Let's go over to 3, and actually let's stay here. Let's go to 4. And let's Vim it up in here. Oh my goodness. Let's Vim it up in here. And I just kind of shat all of this. Oh, I'm in TempleGo. Shee. Okay, Go HTMX. Is this the one I was in? No, this is Conway. What was I in? I was in Htmx lit, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. All right, so we need to return a couple things. We need timings we need a type, start, stop, int ID. We need a page index that's a series of timings. We have a bunch of stuff already built for this. We have out-of-band updates coming up. So let's go through and just build these things one at a time. So if I remember correctly, this is my controls. So I'm just going to take that. We're just going to take that. Okay? All right, there we go. And let's go like this. Oopsies, I built a tab. Let's go like this. Templates. Templates RS. There we go. And then let's also go in here and go controls.html. Paste that in here. But we probably I need to figure out how people specify it in a comma, right? So here, let's go like that. How do I do named templates? That'd be very nice. I'm sure it's going to look a little bit different. And then I'll also have to learn how to send down multiple, or we could use server events. Server events could be cool, or we could have multiple. Right? I assume my templates, I can turn it directly into a string. Is that possible? Probably. Askama should use a different tool for zooming in. All right. Quote. Thank you. I'm pretty excited about this. Okay. All right. Show me. Getting started. All right. Now create a template in your create root called hello HTML. Okay. And then we do name. We use a template. We derive the template into this. We have a struct with hello name. Why? Like literally, I'm not going to lie to you. This is just such a stupid example adding in what's it called? Lifetimes. Like you're doing hello world. You're doing hello world. Did you? Like, did you? You know what I mean? Did you really need to do that? Just static string that SOB. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. Path hello HTML. We get this, and we can render into it and print it. Fantastic. Okay, this is what I want to see. Box the string. Wait, what? Don't box it, just static it. Okay. Or just go into on it and turn it into a capital S string. To be fair, it looks cool as hell. Does it? See, the uninitiated into Rust does not find this cool. This is not cool for the uninitiated. Okay, so I think I understand what's happening then. So that means I got to do something that looks a little bit more like this. Let's first start with controls, okay? I don't need to do this out-of-band stuff, right? Let's not do the out-of-band stuff yet. Let's just start with controls. All right, there we go. We have our custom controls. Hey. All right. Interesting. How do we call other timers? Let's find out how we call. I bet you there's a way to call other templates within your template, right? Getting started, creating templates, debugging, configuring, temple syntax, integrations. All right, so I guess we're just going to go into here. Okay, we did this one, temple attribute. Okay, fantastic. We don't. Template source, hello, name. Oh, funny. You can just give it straight up as the source. All right, hello, print all. Okay, no, let me just, how do we, give me something that's a little bit more useful. I need something that's a little bit more useful. I know, we'll worry about debugging later. Configuration. Oh, what is this? Okay, we have white space control, nice. Okay, ooh, general. Okay, so I can do this, preserve white space. Okay, very cool. Okay, we're just gonna kind of go through this. All right. Let's see. In the default configuration, you can use the dash operator to indicate that white space should be suppressed before the block. Okay. We do this if something hello. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's see. The template above, only white space. Yep, there will be no white space. Fantastic. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. But this is all very specific. We can worry about that later. Custom syntaxes. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Ooh. You can have custom syntax. Well, let's go. I like that. I like that. Nice. Okay. Can I name a block? Since hey, T-Got, since you kind of know this, can I name a block? So let me show you what I mean by name a block. So when I'm in, what's it called? When I'm in Go, I use the Go syntax. I call this block a timer. This block controls, and then I can template out the timer. Just like that? Okay, so I can literally just block it up. It can't be completely the same because it uses the term sprig. Anyways. That I don't know. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we can break it down. You know, we can go in here, and I can just go like timing. I can just go timer. I'll go, bro. You've rated me so many times. I feel like a poop head for never rating you. Just a head of poop. And you know, I feel bad about that. You know what I mean? How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for that. Appreciate that. 8 people off from 69. I know. Sad day. How you doing, fellow devs? We're crushing. We're crushing. Look for the block on the page. Block title. Template inheritance allows you to build a base template with common elements that can be shared by all inheriting templates. A base template defines blocks, and child templates can override that block. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Literally Jinja, yeah. That's for inheritance. I know, but that's still super cool. I like that. Like, these are all really cool features, but I don't want to get too intense. That's not really what you want. That's fine. The thing is that I don't want to go too intense on a lot of these things, but I do like knowing that it's available. You know what I mean? I like to know that it's available. Okay, so I should be able to include timer.html, right? Let's just see if we can get this thing done. And timer.html, let's go like this. Div, I am timer. Fair? Okay. We still have hello mom, which is beautiful. Let's go 8 down, and let's go like this. Let's go include controls HTML. Okay. Okay, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now, we got to probably get some Tailwind in there. We got to build like a build system. Rust normies keep stealing ideas from Python chats. Fair. That's pretty fair. Wasn't this much easier in Go? Okay, so I'm going to tell you something right here. Let me hit you with something for a second. I was playing with Go templates all week. Okay? I was playing with the little Go Echo server all week. I have never used Axum once. I have never used Askama once. Is this bad or good? It's pretty good. I could build something with this. Go templates are very nice. Sprig is really nice, though, Jeremy. You want Sprig because it can do some cool stuff, right? Seems like it literally seems like it's literally thanks Askama, yeah. So, you know, I'm just getting used to this thing because I do like Rust. My problem is that I really like Rust. I'm way better in Rust. Oh, I'm way better in Rust. But my betterness in Rust doesn't mean I know a library or how Askama does templates, right? So I have to discover everything. Do you watch Asmongold Game Div? I haven't. I do want to watch it so bad. It would be, dude, I rated him today. I rated Asmongold today, and first try says my name correctly. Nobody says, I've rated hundreds of people. He is the first person to be like, oh, hey, thanks, Primogen. Walks on. Absolutely huge. Absolutely sweet. It was a sweet move. It was sweet for me, okay? Because I like Asmongold. Secret Prime Enjoyer? Could be. What if he is secretly an enjoyer of me? That's because Asmon's a Chad. He is a Chad. Dude, big dick energy, okay? I'm glad that you actually started programming, even though we don't consider HTML programming, but hey, that's a start. Thank you. I'm trying. We're trying, okay? We're HTML well, I'm a template programmer, if you think about it. Oh, weird. Okay. Really? Can I not do that? Weird. Okay. Okay, let's go like that. All right, so let's start taking this apart. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's go to templates. Let's go mod templates. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, this is looking good. And let's go struct. I don't know what do we call this thing? Controls. Do I even need a struct for this? I don't even need struct for controls. I do want a struct for timer though. Struct timer, and this thing should have. It really should have something called pub OOB boolean bool, and then it should have one more thing. It should have a pub. I guess message. Right? Is that fair? And now I don't know what to do here. I need to go derive template. Is that what I do? Is that what we did? I can't even remember what we did, honestly. Wait. I can't remember what we did. What was it? Derive template and then the template path. Ah. Yeah. So I should be able to go timer.html, right? Is that fair? I think that's fair here. Sorry, I should. And let's go timer. Let's send down a timer. Let's not do a timer. What do we want to send down? We still want to send down the whole damn thing, right? So let's go back here. Let's yank this thing. Let's put that in here. Let's pub out that struct for now. I don't really know what to do with this yet. Okay? Let's do that guy. Let's jump up here. Let's go index. We'll just call this the index, I guess. And what do we need on here? What do we need on here? Does a timer? Okay, timer doesn't need anything. Index doesn't need anything. Controls doesn't need anything. Okay. Handle into response. Yeah, we could do that, but what music is playing? It's the new Miss Monique playlist. It's been great. Clear timeout? Absolutely. By the way, from their docs, the path to include must be a string literal so that it is known at compile time. Askama will try to find out the specific template relative to the templates path. Yes. All right, it's 1:30. Hey, Paijing, thank you very much. I didn't see how you pronounced your name. Just big thank yous for all of the support and everything. Did you tell me how you pronounce your name and I just missed it? Pijing. How'd I do? Pijing. Thank you again, Algo Bro. Hey, I gotta do a shout out to Algo Bro. Is that fair? Is that fair? Do we do that now? Okay, let's keep on going with a little bit more of this. Okay, so my brain's probably running too fast. I don't feel like I'm very good at this yet. It feels a little funny to do this, but let's start here, I guess. I don't need any templates yet. And so I should be able to just go like this, index, and return an index. Okay, yo guy. Toss that thing out and just literally return index. Yeah. Do this guy. We're going to do that guy so good. Oh gosh, that guy just got owned. All right, so I should be able to just... Okay, I'm not. I thought it could just work. Nope, it can work now. Okay, so that's one reason why I don't like Rust. Okay. That's one thing that is very annoying about Rust. Is like when you make a change, the time from change to seeing it is just too long. Yeah, I would say it's the only part that I'm very hesitant about. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so I'm going to explain to everyone why am I doing Rust right now instead of doing the Go Temple. Go Temple we'll do next. But what I want to do is real talk. I want at the end of the little Htmx course I'm doing, I want to be able to launch a quick little website via ShuttleRS. So for those that are wondering, I know there's been a lot of people that left, but there's something about that that's super cool. Right? Literally just at the very end, git, push, go, look at that. We're on the internet now, and look how creamy smooth it is. Right? It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of fun. It'd also be a lot of fun to drive, instead of having any client side, to drive all actions from the server. We could make a real-time, everybody clicks on the buttons all at once. Was that Ice Water? That was. Right? Hey, thank you. Chris, by the way.
Welcome to
and
Costco.
Safirs. Appreciate that. I already have a Rust course.
Welcome to Costco.
I thought it was great.
I love you.
It feels good. Yeah, I love Go HTMX plus web components. That was really fun. Go plus HTML plus web components feels really good. The template is compiled in so fast and type safe. Yeah, I know, but I can also use Go, right? I mean, that's the thing, is that's why I'm not necessarily like, oh my goodness, this is so crazy, because I also can just go like this.
Welcome to
And
Costco.
I get Go,
I love you.
right? This is a temple file. I get Go with all the type checking of Go, but I get all the speed compile times of Go. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be pretty hard to say. That's going to be pretty hard to say that this is not awesome, right? To me, this is going to be the big game changer. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. It's like JSX. I'm not upset about JSX itself. I'm upset about... I couldn't ever put my finger onto it, and I've only recently decided why I dislike JSX. JSX is templating plus DOM bindings. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that one bit. I think that's where I feel like that's where things have kind of gone awry for me. Also, what I don't like about React is I don't like rendering. I don't like this cycle where you're thinking about like this whole rendering where you're constantly like shooting this entire tree thing down. I don't like that either. I just have never liked that. And Htmx feels good. It just feels right. I like the idea of out-of-band updates and treating your app more like a real-time video game than treating your app like your client should hold all the state and that you should like preemptively do crap on your server to make it true on your client, or preemptively do stuff on your client, send it off to the server so you feel like it's instantaneous instead of putting a loading on it. And then when it comes back, then if it errors, you have to like undo local state. It's just, there's so much complication you add just for such like little stuff. Nah, the rendering part, I don't think it simplifies. See, that's the thing is, Pepe, how many different paradigms have you tried out? Right? Have you tried Solid.js? Have you tried Svelte? Try it out. Try something different. Video games are the best use case of client-side latency compensation. Oh, so I'm not talking about that. I just treat it like a real-time video game. So real-time video games, there is no client-side latency compensation. It can't exist. Right? It like literally does not exist. Because it's when you press the button that the game, once it receives to the server. No, there isn't. That's not a real-time video game, my friend. A real-time video game means your client has no information. It's a video. You're playing on a video with controls. And so until you press A, until A makes it to the server, there is nothing that knows that it's happening. Now, you could have your server thinking that the person's going to jump, starts playing the jumpy jump thing, and if they don't jump in time, your server can guess. That's good. That's why I said real time. That's why I said real-time video games. I was very specific about what I said. I didn't say video games, which I get that there's guessing. I said real-time, like Stadia, Real-time equals online video game. Real-time does not equal online video game. Online video games are called video games. Real-time video games are games in which are streamed. Real-time. You mentioned Shuttle to launch a website after Rust. So what's a Shuttle thingy? Streaming games. It's called real-time. Real-time. Let's see. In Go, Htmx stack, I'm using Solid. Okay. Oh, how was the Solid one? How was Solid? No. Can we see your big O notation face with anime sounds? But yeah, I mean, yeah, I know, but that's crazy time. That's the thing is, it's crazy. Yeah, you like that? Solid is awesome. Okay. Let's just keep on going on this one. Okay, so we can just completely render index, which is cool. So let's render index. Now, the hard part about Rust is that I'm going to do what I did in Go, but with Rust, okay? And this is not going to be fun. Cargo, add lazy, what is it called? Lazy statics. Lazy static Rust. Lazy static. We're going to add lazy static, okay? Lazy static. Is that what you do? Oh, dude, I always do that for some odd reason. Okay, we got a little lazy static. And I'm gonna have a static ref. Okay, I want something more. I want a type. Let's go like this. Let's go timings, and we're gonna have ourselves a vec. Ooh, I'm gonna need to have an arc mutex, aren't I? Am I gonna need to have an arc mutex? I guess I don't need a arc, but I'm going to need a mutex, aren't I? I'm going to need an effing mutex, aren't I? Struct timing. What was a timing? Okay. We can't use the term type. Let's go like this. Let's go timing type. Wrong language. Timing type, and let's make this thing a... We could make it... I mean, technically it could be an enum. Let's make it a string for now. Let's just make it a string for now. Let's make it a static string. And then a start. Do I need to add pub to this? It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like they add pub, do they? One cell is nicer than lazy static because it's not within a macro, so it works better with the LSP. Yeah, but I just want it to just run. One cell, there's like stuff you got to do. Okay, I don't want to do stuff. Why is it playing 2 minutes of ads? 2 minutes of ads? Why are my ads higher? All right, let's see. So we have a little static stir. We need a start and we need a stop. Let's see. What is a good time? Is there? Let's see. Is there? Do we need a time? Can I just do a U64? I mean, is that what we're gonna do? Let's just do U64s. Is that fine? Probably. Have I forgot how to specify? Is this how you specify? Oh my goodness, I've actually forgot how to specify. ID I32. I don't know. Is that fine enough? Probably. Probably. I'm going to have a mutex, aren't I? I'm going to have a mutex. Go, Lang Brain. I know. Too much go. I know. My brain will always fight against me. Apparently, yes. This is Miss Monique's latest jam. Mimo podcast number 40. Minutes 1 to 104. Would you go for Svelte or Htmx if you're just getting into development right now? If you're just getting into development, you should probably build whatever you think people are looking for to get hired. If you're going to college and you have 4 years, hell yeah, I'd pick up Htmx. Hell yeah, girl, baby boy. Yeah, absolutely. Did you check this templating engine? No, I haven't. You know what I mean? All right, why are you not in scope? I thought I just imported you. Do I not get you imported? Do I need to do that? Awesome. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Do I need to do a Tokyo mutex? I probably need to do a Tokyo mutex. Is that fair? Probably need to do a Tokyo mutex. Here, Anastur. Anastur, I got something for you. How'd I do? All right. Are never ever read. Okay, that's good to know. So let's grab these things, and then we need to pass it into the index. So index needs a timings. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, crap. I was almost forced to write a system that's supposed to be high performant, loads of CPU crunching, and parallel stuff going on in Python at work. That you would have literally turned into TJ today. You would have literally turned into TJ. You would have been TJ. This would have been your life. That would have been your life right now. Well, hello. Well, hello, Raiders. We're making fun of Python for a quick second.
Can you explain what an arc is? Arching my nuts into your mouth.
Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Pretty casual, standard stream going on right now. You know, like I know you guys just
Welcome to
rated,
Costco. I love you.
and you got hit with an arc nuts D's nuts joke. That was pretty fun, huh? Welcome. Python is going to dominate the world, probably. It's probably going to dominate the world, at least in like CPU time. Python's going to absolutely dominate in CPU time. All right, who just rated me? Hey, Girl Lazo, thank you very much. I appreciate that. A4 Digital. I don't even think I've ever seen you before. A4 Digital. What do you do? And A4 Digital, are you going to TwitchCon? Are you going to DitchCon? TwitchCon. DitchCon? DitchCon is where you go and die in a ditch. You don't want to go to DitchCon. Hey, are you going to TwitchCon?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Believe on KitKat. Absolutely. Oh, very cool. Sorry, I program with React. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're using HTMX here. Well, we're using Rust and HTMX. It's a little weird. Are you going to go to TwitchCon? See you at TwitchCon. Hey, let's go, girl. That's sweet. Oh, hey, do you want are you on Twitter? I'm getting a group of people. We're going to go to a bar. We got a bunch of streamers and other people all going to a bar. So if you want to go, we're all going to meet up probably on a Friday. See you in React Alicante. I don't even know that one. Yeah, just shoot me a message. It's my tech lead's birthday. Can I have a clip of you saying hello and a Java roast? All right, Jax. Hey, Jax. Hey, Jax's tech lead. Just first like to say happy birthday. And second, he tried to get me to make fun of Java, but I think it'd be pretty inappropriate to kick a programming language when it's already in the grave. So I'm not going to do that. I think it's very inappropriate that people make fun of dead languages, but I'm happy that you love it. Amen. All right, A4 Digital. I don't think you answered me. Are you going to TwitchCon? Do we got some sweet TwitchCon? Sorry, I'm pulling up your user. Sorry. So I program with React. That's okay. Hello, I'm front end. All right. Ooh, what? I don't even. Oh my goodness. Are you? What is this? Something south of the border. I'm trying to. No, Why not? Think about how much fun it would be. Okay. Hold on. Is that regionally the ja or ha that is that Mexican? Sorry, I'm very bad at my. I know there's KKKKK. There's That's my favorite one. That's them Brazilians like that one. Oh. That's Spanish in general. Okay. Brazilians go like this. They laugh. They're the nicest people in the world, but they laugh like maniacs. They genuinely laugh like crazy people. But besides for that, nicest people ever. Nicest, greatest people ever. Laugh like psychopaths. If I did not know they were Brazilian, I would just assume they were serial killers. But it turns out they're great. Dude, I love it. I just love the fact that there's all these different, like, I just never once thought there'd be something different than he and ha. I don't know why, but there is, and that's just so good. It's just so good. You know, I just never really, you don't really cross your mind, and then one day you learn that there is, and then you're like, wow, it's a whole world out there, huh? I know, look at that. Look at all those. Germans don't laugh. That's why there's not a ha in German. You didn't know that? Did you not know that? Me laughing in German. Huh.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. I'm alive. My heart's big. It's got hot blood going through it fast. I like to fight, too. I like to eat. I like to have children.
Those are all true things. All of them. Okay, let's get back to Rust. I'm not going to click mespin.me. That's way too close to meatspin. I don't trust that at one bit. I'm not getting fooled by a website that looks like meatspin. Okay? Not going to happen. Let's get on a different song. Though I think I could get into that previous song. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Trying to get me to go to meatspin.me. Yeah, right. Not going to happen. Not gonna happen. I was really hoping... Okay, I've been listening to this playlist recently, and I really like it. I really like it.
Welcome to Costco. I
don't
love
know
you.
what it is, but I've just been really enjoying this playlist. All right. Hey, thank you. Flail gracefully. Let's go. Okay, so anyways, we need to jump in here, and we're going to be doing a little bit of this. By the way, hey, girl, I didn't even see the gifted sub. Thank you very much. I said thank you. I didn't realize it was gifted. I thought you just subbed. Believe on Kit Kat. Thank you very much. Oh, let's go. Flail gracefully. That's my life. That's actually that's who I am. I'm that person. Okay, so we're going to jump back to my previous little project going on here, and let's just grab that whole thing, even though we're not going to need it. Let's jump back to this new project we're trying out, this whole Rust business, okay? And let's try timings.html. Hitml. All right. So I really like being able to do blocks. So not being able to do blocks, I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of like emotional, you know what I mean? I want to be able to do a block, because I like to just, like I like this, and then I like that, and then I like this. You know what I mean? Doesn't it feel good? Yeah, but includes like an entire thing. I want to be able to define a block. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Like, I define timing right here, and then I say, hey, range over these things and do them. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. See, this is you know what I mean? It feels good. Just coming back from a shit day. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. That's what I want, right? PHP plus Twig. Is that how you get a Lamborghini? That's the Minecraft. Oh. This is a Synthwave Cyberpunk Mixtape, Volume 1. It's a banger, by the way. All right, so we're going to try to, recreate this thing. Does that sound good? Hey, Benny!
Welcome to Costco.
You can do that with blocks with
I
the
love
scum.
you.
Okay, there is blocks. Okay, so we couldn't figure this. I figured out how to do inheritance, Benny, but I didn't know how to just create a named block and then use it somewhere else. Because we were looking at template inheritance. Yeah. Which isn't necessarily what I want. I don't want that. I want to be able to just be like this and then use those. You know what I mean? You should take your time, Soul Sticker. Because remember, people that have converted projects over to Htmx have reduced the amount of JavaScript they use by literally thousands of lines.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Thank you very much. I've used a lot of things. I've been programming. I've been programming
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
A decade and a half, almost 2 decades. I've used React on and off for the last 8 years. I'm currently rewriting part of React. I'm pretty good at React. Like, I know it. I don't want to use it, but I know it. You know what I mean? Ooh, a base template. Yeah, but see, that still has the block thing. Let's see. Okay, macro, heading, arg. Arg1, end macro. Call headings. Okay. Okay, so it could be a macro. Maybe that's what we're looking at. Sometimes I read JSX as JSX. It seems odd and uncomfortable. I don't think I'd like that. Yeah, so Benny, I was looking at template inheritance, but that's not quite it, because template inheritance, you have to define this thing, And then you have to have like these extenders that actually implement the thing. It's kind of like the inversion of what I want. This is actually closer. I think this macro business might be more of what we're looking at. Where the hell did it just go? Well, how did I just lose it? Because I say the thing I want here, and then I call it here. Like, to me, I want the inversion, right? I don't want to have to go the other way. JSX plus HTMX experiments feel pretty good. People be loving that too. They're really into that, right? Beth Stack is effectively React on the server. I don't swing the other way. This is exactly what I want as far as I understand. Yeah, this is as close as I get. Let's try it out. Let's just see what happens. So here, let's go back to timer, and let's go like this. What is it? It's macro. What is it? Macro test. Let's try an empty one, right? End macro. I think that's right. Did I get that right? End macro. Okay, then let's go like this. Wait, it was call, right? Okay. Call macro. Let's just try an empty one. Div. Let's see. I am a test. Well, that's good enough for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't get it right. Okay, what did I not get right here? Fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let's go like this. Ooh. We could clone it down. We could lock it. We could clone it. Let's just go like this.
Welcome to
Costco.
Right, I love you.
Let's get rid of this because, I don't know what's going on here. So we'll come back to that one, okay? Hey, Mutex, we love you. All right. What's your problem? Template, handler, Axum, improved message, okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what that means, but apparently debug handler might be a little bit better here. All right, macros are only allowed at the top level. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a top level. Okay, I'm just going to quit for a second, reopen it back up. What do we get here? All right, required by bound, templates index, get is not implemented for that thing. Okay, so we got ourselves a bit of an ish. Oh, no, I already fixed that. We already fixed that. We don't have this one. We already fixed that one. All right, here, let's just go like that. Let's just do that. Reinstall that thing because, that's what you do. Run. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Macro blocks are only allowed at the top level. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see that. Right? Okay, hold on. You're saying, hold on. Oh! You guys are so smart. I am so stupid. You guys are so smart, and I'm so stupid. Okay. Macro blocks are only allowed at the top level. Can someone help me what that... I'm pretty sure I'm as top... Fuck. Darn. Okay, so I see what the problem is, I think. Meaning that index requires controls. Controls includes timers. Timers creates macro. It says no. Right? So is it saying something like that? Is that what it's actually asking me to do? Okay, macro test not found. Okay, now you actually have me confused now. All right, so let's look into this macro business. You have to unwrap the template twice. The template inheritance I linked is exactly what you're trying. No, it's the inverse, Benny. I swear it's the inverse. Okay, Benny, let me show you what I want to do. Just in case. Maybe I'm missing it, okay? Because I read through the template inheritance, and I didn't seem to really get this. Okay, so you have a base template. The base template defines these blocks that you can actually override, correct? Okay, so you define these templates that you can override. Then you have a child template that actually extends the base, then it can say, hey, this is what the title should be. It should be this one instead of the other way, right? The head should look like this. The content should look like this. It's a little bit different, right? I want include. Yes, I want include, but not from a different file. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so what I'm trying to accomplish is this thing right here. I define a block called timings. Obviously, this could just be an HTML file, right? But inside of here, I have a template timings, and I want to render this out a bunch of times, right? I'm going to go over in a loop and range it and render it out. And this is what an individual timing looks like. Now, I could just create all the files for this, right? But inheritance means that I create the bottom and inherit my way back up, which is not what I want to do. I want to go this way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Now, maybe it's just not possible. You know what I mean?
Welcome
maybe it's
to
just
Costco.
not, I bet you I could
you.
figure out how to do it the way you're suggesting, Benny. But I feel like this is... It would be hard. It'd be difficult, and I'm not sure exactly how to do it. For some odd reason, you can create a macro and only an index HTML. Yeah, I saw that, which feels a little bit weird. Oh, was there another one? Hey, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thank you. I appreciate that. Which one is this one? Did you do this one? Yeah, so it's what I didn't want to do. But okay, we're gonna just do it this way. So in my head, if that's what I'm gonna do, then here, let's go like this. Let's go like this, timer, right? So that means I'm gonna have to go like this. So I have this timings file. So let's go. So then I'm gonna have to go
Welcome
something
to
like
Costco.
this.
I love you.
Totaltime.html, right? And we're gonna go back here, and I'm gonna yank that thing, paste that in here, right? I still gotta fix up all these ifs and everything. We'll fix those up here in a second, right? So let's. There we go. And let's just go like that. Yeah, let's just erase that and go foo. Fair? Fair, I think. All right, so I got total time. Yep, I got total time, timings. And so that means I can go total time. I go include total time. Oh, my goodness. HTML. And then I don't need that. And we got to put those parentheses on here instead of the other way. Yank that one, 10 down, yank that one up. Whoa, whoa. I get that wrong every now and then. All right, so then I need to figure out how to range. So we have timings, and I'm going to take that one and go timing.html. Right, okay, we're going to start getting there. We're going to start making it happen. It's getting, so I have to split it up by a bunch of files. Do you see what I'm saying? RAM 10EA, thank you. Okay. Okay. What's this? RAM 10, thank you very much. Red, thank you very much. Sorry, again, we're brand new here on this one. All right, so let's go back to index. And index intrudes controls, which does this one. So let's try this one. And let's go macro.html. And let's have a macro called macro foo, right? And then go like this. Div I am macro. Right? Where was that? That was in timer. So now can I go like this? Call foo. Import blocks are only allowed at the top level. Okay. So that should be fine, right? So I should take that out. Go to index. It should be in index. See, and then foo macro is not found. So how do I get the foo macro in? That's the... You can stick the macro at the top level and import it into the scope. So how do I import it into the scope? Scope foo. Interesting. Oh, as scope. Oh, I see. I see. I see. What the hell did I call this thing? So I go. So you're saying like that. No import found for scope. Scope. Damn. I got had on that one. We're getting had on that one. You used import instead of include. Don't you want to import? It seems like it would not work. All right. Macros. You can define macros with your template by using this thing right here, ending with end macro. Then you can call it later with this one. This is what we were trying to do. Call this. Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. You can place templates in separate files and use your templates by using import. Import macros this. Call this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is, I mean, we've done this a few times now, right? So I have this thing, right? Let's go in here and let's... Okay, I got to put these on Harpoon at this point. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have that thing. And it's going to say import blocks are only allowed at the top. Okay, so this thing is an import block, so I cannot import. So I cannot import. So we also did that. So Benny, I also did this exact same thing as well, which I go to the root, right? So like that's as rooty as root gets, right? So I've imported it from all the way in. And so this one still says, hey, import blocks are not allowed. So I jump in here. Let's erase that one. Go back in here, and it says scope is not found. So, okay, maybe it doesn't need scope. So I erase that, and then it says, yo, dog, foo's not found. So I must be missing one thing because I have macro and macro. I don't want to call it in the index. I don't care if I can call it from the index, right? I don't care if I can call it from the index because that's not what I want to do. You know what I mean? You might need to reference of scope on the include explicitly. Oh, can you pass in scope? There's a... Yeah, no, we're on the macros right now. All right, here. There's this one. Okay, that's fine. Here. We'll make sure it's as nice as it can get, okay? How's that? Perfectly what the docs say. It cannot find foo. That's fine because we're not using scope. Yeah, see, I just don't really get it. You know what I mean? You don't need that. Yeah, I know, but that's just for clearing white space. Been looking at Rust with for templating. Yeah, I'm just trying it out. I'm trying out a templating thing. And so we're not going to go this approach. Yeah, so I don't want to call from index. Yeah. Well, Benny, I don't want to build the whole application in index.html. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of like to split up some of it. From index, I like to be like, you know, like index.html, I'd like to be like total time, timings, controls. You know what I mean? So I can kind of see like each nice little spot. I don't want to have to be like total time for each timing, do this thing. I mean, we could do that, but it just feels like if my application were to be sophisticated at all, it'd be very annoying not to be able to do that. If that makes sense. I'd feel very frustrated. So, anus dir, does it have it? So this is one thing that inheritance of templates actually kind of goes against the spirit of Htmx. I'm not sure about that. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Are you getting frustrated? No, I just don't get this library. This library isn't doing it the way I would like to do it. So I'm going to go like this instead, right? Div im timer. This is not how I would ideally like to do it because I don't want to make a file for every component because then it just gets really annoying to work with, right? Oh, crap. I just accidentally included something. What's in public? What's in my get ignore? What's in my get ignore? Let's go like this. Tracker, RS. Let's make sure I get that one in there. Command, public. There we go. We definitely don't want that other one. CC, feature, you know, and checkpoint. Why not? Batman. It's the first one. You know what I mean? The idea of inheritance, you can create a full page and not fragments, where having sub-templates makes more sense. Yeah, I feel like I like the sub-templates. File per component is very svelty. Yeah, but, you know, I'm not loving that. You know what I mean? You can define 3 blocks in Htmx and then have 3 child HTML elements, which do for loop. Yeah, but I can't have a macro, right? That's just what I wanted. I just wanted a macro. Really what I want is I just want one file that has all the timing displays in it. You know what I mean? It does this, it does this, it does this, and I can just render out the templates, you know? Like, I really did like that about Go, because, like, look at all this kind of crap. I like the Go template engine quite a bit. And then here it's like, I do the timings and the controls. Well, what the hell's timings? Well, timings in here is this. It gets the template total time. What's total time? Well, total time's right here. Oh, what is that you say? Total time? I also can just render out total time individually, right? I just want to grab just that template and render out just that one. You know what I mean? I like that. I kind of like the fact that I could kind of have one file with a few different templates in it. I do not want to use U. I really don't like using a bunch of programmatic template stuff. I just find it gets really cumbersome really quickly. Did I tell Rust to load the template? It doesn't say to do that. You only have to import it from that. I'm watching your 0 to LSP video. What's your reasoning behind Harpoon keybinds? I use Dvorak. You know what I mean? Yes, it does. It does modify class lists. It does that while it's swapping out elements, so you can do your own custom animations and stuff like that. Yeah, well, my plan was to reuse it, yes. I like to use it here, and then I do out-of-band. So this is an out-of-band update. It's an out-of-band update timer, plus it is inside the custom controls. It was nice, but whatever. You know what? Forget about it. Hey, can we just say that? Hey, can we just say forget about it? Okay? Forget about it. Okay, so we have an IM timer. We have a timings, which needs the range over everything. So how do we do a range? Where are you? Is there like a search button? How do we do a range? Set value equals 4. If value is less than this thing, then else do that. Assignments, is there a range? No results for range. Is there a loop? 4. Okay. Loop. If loop first, do this. Loop index and for user in users. Okay, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. I like that. So I would just go, what do we have right here? It'd be, so it's going to be for timing in timings. Yeah? So this is where I wanted to just call the template, right? It's all in one file. I don't like to have to hop around. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to hop around all over. I don't want to have to go timing.html and then go in here and do, what the hell is this thing called? Include. Is it include? Ooh, can I pass an argument into this thing? When you do an include, can we do an include with an argument? Type safe templating, so no, context is passed. What does that mean? Yes, I see these calls. I don't want to do any of that. Import macro, import stir comp macro HTML as this one. But the context is passed implicitly. What does that mean? I see, yeah. So when I go like this, is timing passed? Do I have timing available? Is that what it's saying? I mean, that's kind of cool. Maybe. Maybe it's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but whatever. We're just learning a new templating system. You got to learn new templating systems. Ah, where did it go? All right, so we have a little end for. Okay, cool. Yeah, look at that. That's what I want. This is exactly what I want. End for. There we go. Can you do an else? Am I allowed to do a for else? If, let's see. If timings. Oh my goodness, is that really the syntax? Is that really the syntax? That can't be the syntax. It has to be something like that, right? Hello, truncate2. Limits the string length to this one. Filter. What's a filter? Oh, okay. And so that's... I go timings into length. Is that what you're saying? It breaks all... Look at this. I don't have good template stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it, okay? And if... here. There we go. You are fat and lazy. Oh, sorry. It's not fat. It's fat and poor. We already discovered that. I misquoted Silicon Valley. I can't be doing that. All right, so there we go. So we have this nice little total time. Let's drop the total time for now, and let's see if we can at least write this, okay? Can we at least write this thing? Does that make sense? All right, so let's go back here. We got a timer. Fantastic. And do we got index, include controls, include timings, HTML, perfect. All right. This thing will have timing, and then timings will have that, okay. And let's go like this. Can I just add a timing? What do we got to get in here? I forgot what it's even called. What is your fields? Why can't I jump to you? Why can't I jump to you? All right, timing type. Start. All right, there we go. Dang it, we're having more errors on this thing. Template. Okay, what's the problem? Oh, I have a double. I have a double. People, we have a double. Let len equals name.len if len is greater than 0. Oh, this seems to be the way to go. Okay, I like that. Never been a big Jinja fan, to be honest. Why don't you learn a new, let's see. Why do I need to learn a new logic syntax when I'm already using, I know. It's good. I mean, it's good to see this. I want to make sure I see these things. I'm trying not to be a butt, right? I don't want to be a quitteress. You know what I'm talking about? You know, some people are just straight quitteresses, right? They see something, they don't like it, and they're just quitteresses. You know, I don't want to do that. Does that make sense? I don't want to be that guy. You know, you got to ask yourself who's going to carry the boats. And if you're not willing to carry the boats, then really, what are you doing with your life? All right, what's the problem here? I did another one of those. Okay, what is this one? Do I have any more of those? Man, I got to quit mistyping things. All right, what's this one? Problem parsing this. If statements, come on. Is it out there? Wait, where the hell is the problem at? Where's the problem at? Class cursor pointer? Why do I know that? Why do I know that? You son of a bee. Why do you have this in here? Okay, so can I just put this all as a comment? No. What? Well, how about that one? All right, unknown field. What's the unknown field? Name. We don't need a name. We don't need a name. All right, so we're still getting things. Where's name? Oh, name? It'd be timings. Hey, I liked the type safety. I don't like that we panicked, but I did like the type safety. Oh my goodness, it's already in use. Come on. Come on. The name. You have no timings because you are fat and poor. That's not true. Okay, I have one. That wasn't true. All right, so how do I just emit a value? Do I just go like this? Len? Is that like how I make just a value appear? If, oh, you're right, I'm stupid. Okay, I'm fair. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. I am timing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we're making it. Now we're going places. Now we're going places. Now we're going places, people. Okay, it took me a little bit to get here. You know, man, you take forever to compile. Okay, so there we go. That's what we had to do. We have to break everything up into a file. It's not what I would want to do. Honestly, this is not how I'd want to do it. I'd rather have a file filled with macros. What I want, the problem is I just want to define a macro in a file. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Why are you, why, oh, it's not my fault you don't have, dude, $5 a month. It's not my fault you have hours for college. I can't believe that lady is going to live forever. She's going to live forever.
I love you.
Lyrie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sir, part of your right hand is missing. What? Saved. Sir, part of your right hand is missing. Let's see. Can be less than 5 in different economies. This is true. Be like me, a subscriber. Thank you. You're welcome for my $5. Hey, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, there's been too many nice people today. Many appreciations. All right. Hey, Volodolarian.
Welcome to Costco.
Volodolarian.
I love you.
Thank you very much, Volodolarian. All right, so how do I feel about Rust right now? So some super positives about Rust. Can we all agree? Super positives about Rust is template integration, right? I literally return a struct. The struct points to a template. The template is converted into HTML for us automatically. So our code looks like this. A little bit of timings, a little bit of an endpoint, a little bit of this. And that's like all of our code. That's the server. That's it. There's not anything. The thing we can all agree on is that, do I like Jinja? I've never liked a single Ginger I've ever met. So it's not surprising that I don't like Jinja either. Okay? They don't have souls, and I feel like this one just has this one really annoying facet where I can't just, like, use the dang thing. It is easier just to use include stir. I don't want to do that. That sounds awful. If you liked OCaml templating, you should try Maud. Jinja has no soul, just like Python. Absolutely. Jinjar. Hello there, I'm a Brit. Jinjar. Are you a Jinjar? And canceled. Nice strawberry buns. Anyways, okay, so I don't see how Jinja's good for monoliths. If whatever's going on with what we're doing, I don't feel like this is a great, or it's good for inheritance. Yeah, but that feels so strange to use inheritance. Like, just looking at that does something about it feels really odd. Maybe I need to understand it. Templating sucks. React is templating. The only difference is that you put shitty JavaScript all over your templates. And data fetching mixed with your templates. Like, think about that for a second. Your templating is in charge of data fetching. Just think about it. for a second. That sounds good? It ain't for me, dog. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. In my opinion, Jinja is only good for a user-supplied templates if you have a website builder or a CMS. Oh, that could be cool. I could see that. That'd actually be really cool. Inheritance is really powerful when building a full layout. Okay, I take it back. I could see that. Perhaps you use inheritance more localized to your components. Yeah, maybe I could try. Maybe I need to think more with inheritance. You wouldn't fetch data from a template, would you? You wouldn't download a car, would you? I like template composition. So I think the problem is that I think too top down. I think like top down with my HTML, whereas Jinja really is like a bottom up. Yeah, I don't think it goes well with Htmx. I think you're right, T-Got. I think you could be right. 100% download a car, absolutely. Favorite movie is depending on the day, right? For people who don't like Jinja like templates, use a mod, a crate, and it's still compile time. Okay. Literally tried Jinja with includes for Htmx, and it is nice. Try today. All right, well, I'm going to call this a fail for me. You know what I mean? For me, this was a failure because I don't really want to split everything up super tiny. Like super ultra little tiny, you know what I mean? Like just, I don't like that. Sometimes I just want a file filled with like all the stuff related to timing. Sometimes it's just easier to have a bunch of different little render fragments. You know what I mean? And so I'd say that the Rust part most certainly passed. This is awesome. This would be super easy to teach too, right? This is super simple. Like if you know any Rust, this is just dirt simple to do. Right? Dirt simple to do. I love this. I got to figure out, I bet you there's another template engine that does something different. I'll have to check that out. You know what I mean? All right, my wife is going to be home in like 10 minutes. And so I would like to, the timer should look like this, T-Got. This is what it is. It checks to see if it's an out-of-band swap. If it is, it's going to say out-of-band swap, else hit a timer, that. Right? I don't have it in Rust yet. All right? My timer just says I am timer, right? I am timer. I am timing, I am timer, and my buttons, right? So that's why I compose. Yep. Charut. All right, everybody, we're going to raid Bad Cop. Everybody get ready with a charut. Everybody get ready with a charut. Could you link the repo in your existing implementation? Sure. I think I want to try a different rendering
Welcome
engine.
to Costco.
I want to use Rust because of its convenience. I will type the least amount of code and the least amount of error handling and the least amount of everything, and it's super straightforward. And I could go super fast. Right? So I want to use Rust. I think Rust would be, honestly, I think Rust would be the best experience. But I feel like I just need to try something different, or, oh, I don't even have an origin. Hold on. Yeah, what's up, T-Got? I don't think I don't know about that. That also seems, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. Sailfish, we could check out Sailfish. I'm gonna try, so tomorrow, or whenever I stream next, we're gonna try out, by the way, whenever I stream next, we're trying out this, all right? We're trying out Go's Temple. Temple could be really good too. You know what I mean? Temple could be really good. Because Temple, you get type safety, and you get the speeds of Go, right? The thing about Go that's so appealing is that Go just works. You know, it's like so fast. You know what I mean? It's so fast. And that is just like, it's super appealing about that. No inline styles with Temple. What about inline classes? I use Tailwind. Yo, dog, I use Tailwind. Yo, dog, I use Tailwind. I see where this is going. Yeah, I'm just trying out things. You know what I mean? I like to try out different ones. Just build out different systems. Tailwind. You don't even need to know CSS. CSS is for... We're just exploring all the different available options, okay? I don't like to commit to something just immediately. And I also think that... I don't like to be set in my ways either. I really like to go look at other possibilities. And I feel like it's super easy. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. I mean, that's fast enough, right? Okay, there you go. There you go, Ben. There you go, Benny. There you go, Benny. Okay, mod. I could try mod as well. Right, so just tracker RS. I'm trying it in the tracker style. I got my templates. I think one is a good middle. Yeah, mod looks like looks fire. It's like JSX but in Rust. Okay, we could try it. I'm not opposed to it. Handlebars could also be it. Not JS, just templating. Yeah, I want templating. I mean, it's one of the reasons why Leptos I have a hard time with as well, because I end up writing so much code because there's like these things you got to do because it's also partially ready to be a client-side library. I don't want a client-side library. You know what I mean? Handlebars could be good. Handlebars could be the next one. We'll see. I wonder if Handlebars has a nice integration with Axum. If it doesn't, that'd be super annoying. Yeah, you're writing Rust code to render stuff. Yeah, see, I'm a little worried about that. Right?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I'm always a little worried about that. You know what I mean? All right. Apparently, Bad Cop's on. Is this true? Oh, there's Sushi Drag as well.
This thing, that's just a tree. The nose cone might be the basketball hoop, but I'm not sure.
Shh. I don't see Bad Cop. I don't see Bad Cop. Is Bad Cop on? Am I being annoying? No, I think you're helping me. I like to hear everyone's opinion on this stuff because I'm like super new to this side. Am I not following Bad Cop? Ah, crap. Okay, hey, this is not what it looks like, okay? These aren't, like, someone else did this, okay? I didn't put that. I didn't put that. I was just looking up Bad Cop, you know what I mean? It probably just got me mixed up with you guys. Okay, it didn't get me mixed up.
We will be learning Huffman coding technique using greedy.
This is fine.
Huffman coding? Oh,
So,
I've had the right Huffman coding. What are you doing? Are you doing HTTP2?
That is, if we have some data, it will
Static Huffman
compress
encoding.
it
Pretty
in
cool.
Such a way, such that while decoding it, no loss of information occurs.
See, this is already very
Geek
fun.
for Geeks is just the worst. Geek for Geeks is the literal worst place on earth. All right. Turns out I'm not following Bad Cop. I'm setting up Vim after you. Follow just for your information. Templating system
have
isn't
any,
unique to
like-
Askama. It's very, very similar to many other popular
Hey,
templating
Prime.
languages. Okay.
Give it a follow.
I don't like the fact that I can't go downwards. I find
I wonder
that...
if there's going to be any
Welcome
good
to Costco.
visualizations.
Hey,
I love
Mr. Sardine, thank you very much. I find that very hard to put my head around. Does that make sense? I just struggle with it. For me, that's a struggle. And maybe that's because I'm bad at writing. Maybe I have React brain. I could have React brain. That could be React
I'm
brain.
so lost already.
we have covered earlier.
Okay, we've got some like
I could have React
Some
Brain.
code in 360.
Right? Yeah, it's different,
Okay,
but
that's
it's
as high
nothing
as this video
uncommon.
goes.
I could, you know.
Let's see if we can find a different.
By the way, everybody, our message is Charut.
Oh, there's a greedy
Yeah, I don't want to
method?
go down a bunch of small files. I don't
This
like
is
that. I don't
basically
like
cheat
that path.
codes for the game.
Charut. Charut.
Welcome to Costco.
One of them
I love you.
fancy, like
Charut time.
I need like a 3